The vast Athabasca oil sands give Canada the world's third largest reserves of oil after Saudi Arabia and Venezuela, and since 1967 the Canadians have taken full advantage of them. Currently, tar sands represent about 45 to 50% of Canada's oil and fuel production, and output is expanding rapidly. Alberta's oil reserves now play a fundamental role in the Canadian economy and have been described by Time magazine as Canada's greatest buried energy treasure. So, what is the potential for tar sands in the U.S.? Here, tar sands resources are estimated at 60 to 80 billion barrels of oil. Some 11 billion barrels may be recoverable. The richest deposits are found in Utah and California. The problem is, current access, technology, and investment constraints make near-term production unlikely in the United States. Because our tar sands tend to be oil wet as opposed to Canadian tar sands which are water wet, the same extraction processes used in Canada may not work here in the U.S. Therefore, new technology solutions or adaptations of those used in Canada may be necessary to produce oil from U.S. tar sands. Now, Alberta oil sands costs declined steadily as lessons learned made project design, construction, and operations more efficient. Recently, however, capital and operating costs for Alberta oil sands projects have increased due to increased demand and tight supplies of skilled labor and construction materials. U.S. tar sands production costs are expected to be similar to or higher than costs in Alberta, but most likely higher as technologies are tailored to meet the characteristics of U.S. tar sands. The Department of Energy Office of Petroleum Reserves predicts that government action and incentives could catalyze an industry in the United States of 350,000 barrels per day by 2035. Progress has already begun, and very recently. On October 24th, Alberta-based U.S. Oil Sands Incorporated was given the final go-ahead and received a permit to develop the first commercial oil sands project in the U.S. The company expects its new Utah plant will produce an output of 2,000 barrels of petroleum product a day from oil sands by 2013.